All right, let's go.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. The Mets are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Noah Syndergaard will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
2-0 now. That finds the zone, a called strike. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
On the ground to the left side. Davis has got it. And that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 3 for 15. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Sorry, Flobo.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Swing, and he pops him up. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smyly starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Good
Well, one
morning,
thing to
good
look out for
afternoon.
him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that
How's
big
it
of a
going,
deal to give up
Flobo?
a run here or there, but sometimes he
Dad?
can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Their fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Brandon Nimmo will be next. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A ball and no strikes. The average at 284 to begin play. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Throw over to first, runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Nah, not a power swing.
Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid
lineup.
And I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Davis, a runner at second with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he had a very strong month driving in runs last month as he drove in over 20 runs.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Damn it.
Flores has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 offering. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
All right.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Lowry.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Comes set, the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Whoops.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Syndergaard.
Stepping into the box, Noah Syndergaard. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
That's
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
1-1.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Nimmo, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a
Can he
really
break
nice
300?
ball
I don't know. I
I
mean,
wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high
We'll see.
rounds and you carve out a career the
he
way
was
this guy
solidly
has,
above
nice
300
pick.
a few weeks ago, but then he slumped. He's kind of settled in this 280 area.
Ready with the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if
Try
he
to
has the
power
same
some.
approach this AB.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Nope. I have a little bit of an allergy today, so I'm not talking too much, because if I do, it's just going to be a bunch of sniffles. You don't want to hear that.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Ready with the payoff pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Oh boy.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Crawford on the slide. He gathers the throw.
Oh.
It's there, and he's out. Mets leave him loaded. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Citi Field.
Yeah, you're right. I
These
do ask
fans
for
have
time.
witnessed a lot of good pitching
A lot.
from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA
Oh,
and
man.
strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for
Might need
answers.
to turn up the
One
difficulty.
member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind
running out
them
of
and play
difficulty levels.
defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Damn it. You're right.
Now the pitch.
Oh,
Drive
shit.
out toward the gap in left center.
I deserve it.
Belt on his way to second.
It's always Belt.
And he
I've
will pull into second with a leadoff double.
been
Now that's the way you answer.
getting
They're
hit
down
hard by this
1-0
guy.
already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So striding in, Drew Smyly, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball called for strike two.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Hunter Pence. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
It's always the same. It's never like, yeah, I'm hurt, need to be taken out of the game.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 on,
I guess I
2
can't
out for
complain.
him here in the third. The 0-1 offering. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0.
I'll try, Rich. I'll try. I know.
Welcome back
It's like,
to
come
Flushing,
on.
Queens. Before we get back
Lowry
to
was
baseball,
supposed to
let's
do
check
it.
in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4
and also
walks they
Alonso.
earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the
I've
right
had 2
pitch,
opportunities for
and that
grand
they're willing
slams.
to let the opposition
I've
work
failed
themselves into
at both.
trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, Joe Hedges. Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Seriously? I'd be afraid of them both.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Cespedes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
He was going to be thrown out.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's
I tried
the
to
case,
score
you can't
Cespedes
wait
from
to get in the
first,
batter's box.
but
Definitely the case
when that
in
throw
this
came
game,
in to the
that's
cutoff
his second
man,
base knock. This one,
I realized, ooh, that's not going to happen, is it? I'm glad that he got back there. Let's take a look. See what you think. Nice double. Pence is up with it. He throws it to... Cutoff man has it right there. And here's Cespedes. And right here I make the decision. So I think I would have been thrown out by a mile, huh? So I held up and went back.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
All right, Lowry.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down, and really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Starting to think
Just
this guy can't hit.
Froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball.
Or at least I
So
can't when he's
I
up
think he
at
wasn't
the plate.
expecting it at all.
Oh no. There it is. The first heckle of the afternoon.
At the plate, Tomas Nido, as he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home. Second and third here, one man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
It's only the bottom of the third, and Lowry's already left 5 people on base.
The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The bottom of the lineup's really coming through here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball
More like the bottom of my lineup is being exposed.
Soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Fouled away. Pitch popped up. Flores is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of
Second
working
and
out a
third,
potential
nobody
trouble.
out,
2
and I
left
don't
for the
score.
Mets, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I got lucky.
Long run for the right fielder.
Got
he
lucky.
Gets there, and that's the second out.
That was right there for him to smash out of
The
here.
third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Down.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll go
Gotta
after
be
the first
careful with
pitch
him.
and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He helped me out there.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Here's the 0-2.
Come on, he went.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2.
Back out, 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
This guy's reading my hard stuff pretty well. Gotta go for the hook.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hanger. That was terrible.
Bounce to first. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
What was, Rich?
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Just trying to set the table for my big hitters here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This guy's losing the zone.
Well, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches.
I'm taking
attack
this
the
next
strike
pitch.
zone early. A lot of deep counts and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-0 pitch.
Just got it.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh my God.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't believe I've
He didn't
only
look
scored
overly full
once.
right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on.
This guy's been pretty terrible. I just haven't taken advantage of the opportunities.
Strike 3
like
called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we
That
get
was
set
smart
for the top of the
texting me,
5th.
Rich, on
Thanks,
Telegram.
Matt. Between innings,
instead.
I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen.
Shit.
For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, Drew Smyly. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to first.
Get in there, all right.
The double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lowry's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Still with the Lowry side. Oh my God.
Popped him up. Davis ranging into the outfield. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that. Sam Coonrod, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Digging in once again, Pete Alonso. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two as he chases the slider. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double.
Very solid.
I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third.
No, man, it's Lowry's at bat.
You have to get a pitch you can drive.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
There we go.
Leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Two RBIs. Now it's Lowry.
Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. To the plate now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Rolled slowly down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Right side, hit hard.
That's a base hit.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a
Base
little
hit for
frustrated
Lowry.
right here to that ball coming.
Now what, huh?
Tough thing, you make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there.
Oh, shit.
9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not.
You
and
doubted
now
him.
We've got a couple of guys on.
0 for 1 for him here in
Yeah,
this
I need
one.
to get that average up for Dito, 169.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. None out. Runners at first and second. Swing and
shit.
a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch
yeah, that
in
was a
strikeout
mistake.
situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such
I just tapped the
You're
button, which
changing eye level.
I shouldn't
That
have, but
fastball
I
up.
didn't think I tapped it long enough for it to follow through with the swing. Well, that's embarrassing.
Looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Shit.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground.
All right, swing away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ah,
On the
great.
ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. 1 there, relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That misses. 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. 2 down.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. This is pulled into right. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0.
I think Syndergaard's got at least 1 more inning left in him.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Swung on and
Gone.
hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Danny Jimenez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Oh,
and
wow.
Terrible
at bat
for
time,
but to no avail
Lowry.
as he
Alonso.
went around and the inning is over.
Oh, well.
But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 New York. Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, man, what
I
did
know
Jed
it wasn't
Lowry
pretty
ever
right
do to
there,
you?
Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For San Francisco, number 7, Donovan Solano.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 19 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over.
I thought that was a hit for sure.
They trail here 4-0. Jondo Gustave gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Let's try a power swing.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
Hit down the corner.
Oh, it's foul.
Bends just foul into the second deck.
Damn. Let's try another.
Waved
Nope.
at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
giving up. The Mets pitchers haven't given up a run in 25 innings. That's quite a streak. Need to keep it going.
The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit sharply on the ground.
Shift.
Flores has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
All right. Here he is.
Up next to the net, the second baseman, yeah,
One
Lowry.
of the greatest players
Into the box now.
to
Jeff
ever
Lowry.
play the
He
game.
steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows
legend
he's
of
been
our time.
slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
What's going on? What was that? Did you see that? Broken bat, bounces, poses like, I'm going for it. Hey, where's the ball? Alright.
Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time.
I don't
for
know
a
what
ball.
Jed's gonna do
1-1.
now. That broken bat, it broke his lucky bat. You know, lightning or whatever its name is. He had to go to the bat boy, Bobby. Jed's like, pick a winner, Bobby.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Power swing here. Yeah, power swing. YOLO.
And this one misses
No, he walked
inside.
him.
A ball, he walked
He's
him.
afraid of
Got
me.
Themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas.
Stepping in, Tomas Nido. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway
Oh,
right.
come on.
And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off is San Francisco, the right fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Not a good start.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch.
Brandon Crawford.
Lugo and Wilson are throwing. Let's get a double
In
play
now,
here.
Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this
Beautiful.
point in the game.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That was nice.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Back-breaking for the Giants.
So base is empty.
Let's see that again. He was so chill waiting for that ball. He's like, yeah, got him. 1, 2, double play. So now
Ready with
it's
the first pitch. Here it comes.
former Met, Wilmer Flores.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him
Here
a little
comes
there.
pitch
It's ball
number
one.
100.
Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first.
Wow, he still got him.
Side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 4-0.
All right, I'm going to go for the shutout. Screw it.
Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 71, Tyler.
Nah, no pinch hitter.
Leading up for the Mets, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
He's probably watching this. He's probably the fourth viewer. Stewing.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 misses, ball two. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher
Unforgivable.
leading things off.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
I usually have trouble hitting against pitchers like this.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Safe.
And they will not be able to get the first at second, so there
Nice.
are 2 on now to start the inning.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
That was kind of awkward.
Nimmo.
See that? So Flores kind of botches it and stops it, but then it rolls away from him.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Yes, he
Stupid.
swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Chill out here.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nimmo has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
I thought
But
it was-
this will be foul.
Thought it was gonna just stay fair.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2. Oh, that pitch is out.
Half swing
Ah.
here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's
Damn
out
it.
number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he checks his swing. Did he go
come
around?
on.
Yes, says the first base umpire.
No, I didn't. That's. Look at this. Yeah, you went around. Come on.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1 and 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to Sandoval
Double
at
play.
third. This could be 2. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So
Damn.
it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 48.
A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you
right.
also have to start worrying about things like
He throws it
injuries.
away.
He's thrown a lot of pitches in
Okay.
this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on down the line.
He's got it.
And he'll step on first for the
Put
out,
it in the
and
books.
ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete
2
games rare
shutouts
this day and age
in a
Major League
row.
Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 to score this afternoon. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
3.
Drew Smyly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa,
What do you mean
Dan
3?
Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets,
All these complete
4
game
runs,
shutouts.
10 hits,
Dominic
no
Smith
errors.
is like,
They
oh
left
man, I want to
13
play.
men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
All right, let's
Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
take a
and
look at the
38
highlights
minutes.
here.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Only 4 strikeouts. RBI double for Davis in the first. This is what drove in 2 more runs. That made it a 3-0 game for Porto with a base hit. Davis, 410-foot home run in the 6th. Solo home run, 4-0. No more scoring in the game after that. Dickerson grounds up to Alonso, and that'll do it. Nice, neat, tidy 4-0 shutout. Oh, Pence had 3 hits? Jeez, didn't realize that. And Belt had 2 hits. Yeah, all right. I'll check. You're saying I have 3 shutouts in a row. I mean like complete game shutouts by the pitcher, by the starting pitcher. But you're talking about a team shutout, I think. Let me see. Conforto had 3 hits today. 2 RBI, also 2 RBI for Davis. A solo home run, his 10th of the year. Syndergaard, his record finally goes to 500. He's 6-6. Alright, let's take a look here. You're insisting I've had 3 shutouts in a row. That would mean Porcello. Did Porcello pitch a complete game shutout? Yeah, look. No, I didn't. I won 5-4. That was the one where Wilson Ramos hit that big home run in the bottom of the 8th. See, this was... Anyway, how many games in a row is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row. Oh yeah, we swept the Giants. Now we're going to try and sweep the Padres. It's a 4-game series against the Yankees. So I mentioned this yesterday, but right now, Jacob deGrom is scheduled to pitch the final game against the Padres, and then Syndergaard and Stroman. But I'm going to adjust that. What I'm going to do is one of these games against the Padres, one of these day games, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm going to have, what's his name? Michael Wacha make the start. And that'll push deGrom to Tuesday. So deGrom will face off against Garrett Cole at Yankee Stadium. And then Syndergaard against Luis Severino. 2-game series. Next game, I might do it today. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. But next game, it would be 7 p.m. if I do it today, which I might. It's Marcus Stroman against Zach Davies. I'm going to go ahead and advance this real quick here. And let's take a look at the standings.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Metropolitans brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Padres 5-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they used a walk-off for the win against the Nationals 3-2. The Brewers picked up 14 hits in total as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 12-11. The Los Angeles Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-4. Jordan Romano earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 5-4. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. Oliver Perez had his first victory of the year as the Indians took down the Astros 4-2.
Oliver Perez.
Miguel Sano was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 5-2. The A's totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
All right. So there's our matchup for the next game, and yeah, we'll see. I might do it tonight, a doubleheader. If I don't, then certainly tomorrow in the evening. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, I'm doing the entire season as the New York Mets. About 1 game a day, at least 1 game a day, sometimes 2. And yeah, so we'll see if we can continue the streak. We're gonna go for 10 straight in our next game. See you then.